My name is Mimi Farr. I'm 19. I'm a sophomore at Weatherford College. I'm also a bubbly, friendly, approachable, hardworking, dependable, and detail-oriented person.
Well, tell me about yourself.
That was a little bit about myself.
Oh, snap, you did. All right. What made you interested in the RA position, and why would you be a good fit?
Well, I became interested in the RA position because I was friends with the RAs last year. Many of them recommended that I should apply because I would be a good addition to the team as well as be a good fit. But it would be because I am approachable and welcoming to the newcomers of WC. I made many friends this past year, including internationals, which sometimes it's hard being away from home, but I was able to make their transition a little bit easier when I was a part of their club, being a partner, and I just tried to be their friend because I wanted one too. So, as I've kind of stated, I'm a kind, outgoing, happy person who's always willing to help. And these are qualities that an RA needs to not only be a good fit for the RA team, but a good fit for the school in general. RAs they represent the school. And it's not only a responsibility, but it's a privilege to be able to show what the school stands for and help new students to adjust to living in the dorms.
How do you apply time management in your life?
Time management is a skill I've learned over time, and it's something that I apply to all areas of my life. Last semester, I lived in the dorms. It was my first time living alone. Well, kind of alone. I have my fun suite mates, and I was able to manage 2 jobs, a full-time load of school, 15 hours, I believe. I also was a partner of the International Club. I was a part of an adult co-ed volleyball league. I also maintained a social life, and I maintained a 3.9 GPA, and I was able to join the Phi Theta Kappa, which is the National Honor Society of our school, which I'm very proud to be a part of. However, this next year will not be doing as many social things, just to be able to give myself a little bit more spontaneity in my life, and I want to be able to enjoy my blessings when I have them, and not just rush through everything.
So tell me, if you found alcohol, drugs, or some drug paraphernalia in a resident's dorm who also happened to be a close friend, how would you handle that situation?
If I found any of those objects, I would talk to my friend, but I would also tell them that I had to turn them in, because even though that they're my friend, I would know it's wrong and it could be very hurtful to them. I would call Miss Faith and I would ask what the proper way to deal with it was and tell her the whole situation about what was going on and how I found it and who it was. I knew Taylor Evans, and he was my friend, and he was always in my dorm with my suite mates and I almost every night. He was always over. And if one person would have tried to step in or say something and try to do anything, he might still be here, and it probably would have saved his life. And so if there's anything that I could do to try to prevent that for the next person, that's why I would turn my friend in, even if it was a close friend.
When working with the team, what role do you usually take?
When working in a team, I like to read the situation. I'm a leader, but that doesn't always need to be the case or what is called for in that situation. And so sometimes everyone is able to work together and contribute ideas for what's going on, but then other times there does need to be a leader and someone does need to step up. But being a leader doesn't mean just barking orders at people. It means listening and being able to use your team as people, not to just treat them like this is what you need to do, this is why you need to do it, I'm in charge. You need to be able to listen to people and have them help your ideas become better. And so a leader helps and guides the group, and then working in a team is being able to work with anyone in any situation. So this is why I attempt to be an easygoing and attentive listener.
Tell us about a time you had to handle a high pressure situation, and what was the outcome?
Last semester, I was watching one of the softball girls games by myself, and the pitcher, she threw a ball, and the catcher of the opposing team, when their pitcher threw the ball, the catcher accidentally missed it and it hit her helmet, and so she ended up crying, and then everybody was asking where a trainer was, and the only person who went over to go check on her was her coach. Everyone else just stood there. So being the only person there as a trainer, even though I was a student athletic trainer, I jogged over calmly and I asked her if she was okay. I asked her name and a couple of other questions to see if she had a concussion or any symptoms that could have been a concussion. And then afterwards, I made sure to find Chris immediately and tell him what happened. He checked her, and how the whole situation ended up becoming was she was okay. She didn't have a concussion. It was just mostly that when the ball hit her helmet, it shocked her. And so that's why she started crying, because it scared her so much. Not mostly that it hurt, but we still checked to make sure that her symptoms were not from a concussion, just from her being scared. And so although it was a high stress situation, I was able to help someone, trusted my instincts, and I was able to follow what Mr. Chris had taught me. And I would love to be an RA at Weatherford College. Thank you for the opportunity. Bye.
Mom's holding